Mama was wrong. Apologize. We are parents we as parents get it wrong a lot of the time. The best way not to scar our kids is to ask forgiveness and also to forgive ourselves. We really need to learn how to take care of our children. And it doesn't matter where they are in their development. We really need to get it together. We need to get it together for them. Okay. I have seen what the results are of mistreatments. Think about it. Somebody tying up their son or daughter to a post. This is some of the things of some of the people that have come from the mountains of Italy and have migrated into here and have seen, have done what their, parents and ancestors have, done to them. And therefore they repeat this garbage with their own children because they don't know any better. That's one of the reasons that I wrote the book, on relationships. But let me explain to you what happens to boys that then turn into men, okay, that have all this resentment packed in you from all the times that they were saying, hey, retard, why are you doing this? Huh? You stupid? You stunad? Why would you do something like this? Huh? Can you get it right? You imbecile. All of these nasty words that are said to a child, whether it's a boy or a girl, it doesn't matter. We're human beings and we've been mistreated. Okay, then you figure they're going to tie you up to a freaking post in the garage. Up north, they have they have basements. You're tied up to a post in the basement and they leave you there for hours. And then you pishada yourself. Okay, you urinate yourself. You think that that's not going to leave scars? You think that that's not going to leave scars in their hearts and souls? You got to be kidding me if you think that that's not the case. So we really need to be very, very, but very conscious of what we do with our kids and learn to apologize. Like the head goes, Mama was wrong. Apologize. There is no, forget the pride. Throw that out the window. That does nobody any good later in life when they have high blood pressure. Their prostate is inflamed or they have cancer of the prostate, okay, from holding all that crap in. And girls that turn into women, they have breast cancer. They have heart attacks. What else do they have? Diabetes. Because their life was not sweet enough. Okay? That's how you get diabetes. Your life isn't sweet enough. And therefore, they've been hammered again and again and again. What is the antidote to having come out with the diarrhea of the mouth and said those nasty words to our kids? What is the antidote? The antidote, the minute that you recognize that you have done wrong, okay, whether it's from your brain or your heart that says, I'm feeling uncomfortable, I did something wrong, you just don't bury it. You don't bury it because the kids already absorbed all of this garbage that we have thrown at them. So what do? You apologize. You throw pride out the window and you apologize. I was rarely ever apologized, but a simple apology can allow the kid to take back his power and disassociate from what just took place and don't create this memory that could be stuck in them for eternity and then beyond. Because if the afterlife, you come back with the same crap, within that new body. Okay, so what is it that we need to do? And I'm going to plug in here for a second my book, Relationships, Functional versus Dysfunctional. And that will give you a total roadmap of what it is that you need to do. Believe me, I don't care where you came from. My grandfather was a psychiatrist. You think that they know the stuff that they needed to know to treat people the way that they needed to treat people? He was the director of a Looney Tune hospital. And I got to tell you, I mean, my father had some of his own issues. A very nervous person, 6 ulcers, they perforated. He almost died. I mean, nervous condition. My mother was also, one of 8 kids, nervousness, 2 nervous people raising kids. And then we have to do the work. That's where it comes from. All these resentments, all of these issues, all of these things, I lived them. So I've had to do the work. How do you relieve this stuff from your unconscious? How do you create space? You cannot just keep shoving stuff inside of your body, okay? These suppressed and repressed emotions at some point have no more room inside the body. Like an envelope that's been overstuffed, you start ripping apart of the seams. And this ripping apart of the seam where the envelope comes undone is also the human body comes undone. And now you got high blood pressure, or you have a prostate issue, or you have diabetes, or you have breast cancer, or you have whatever. And then you come up and you get dementia, Alzheimer's, senility. I mean, you name it. And these things that have been done to us provoke us later in life. And I can tell you something. When I speak to friends of mine and you speak to them about some of their torment, it's like they're reliving it again. Their blood pressure goes boom, 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 way up. Okay? So it's very real. Apologizing is the best thing. When you come to your reality, apologize. And when you say to them, listen, I am not infallible. I make mistakes. I did not have a roadmap of how to raise kids. We all shoot from the freaking hip right here. We all, I don't care who says what. And then we get educated. Some of us get educated and some of us don't. And we pass on our depression, our anxiety, our panics, all this garbage we pass on to them. What a disservice. So I would tell you, be aware of what you're saying. Diarrhea of the mouth is not a good thing. So become aware. I would ask you, if you have problems with a little bit of money, okay, I will gift you the ebook. Just write to me and I will gift you the ebook. But I will tell you this, reading the book, the solid book there, Relationships, Functional versus Dysfunctional, has, in your own words, with using your own mind, has the capability of reorganizing some things in your subconscious mind. And the audio book is really good. It may not have that aspect that the written book has, but it has the aspect of being able to repeat and repeat and repeat again and again. You're driving here, you're driving here, there. People on average are driving several hours a week, and you could be using that instead of just playing the radio on some low vibrational music or who the hell knows what. But being able to listen to this information, what it can do for you is it can help you understand what it is that you need to do to make all relationships better. Not just your kids, not just your parents, not just your spouse or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, all of them, your friends, everything better. Now, having said that, every time that you listen, as you evolve, okay, and you develop new brain cell impressions, what you might have not grasped before, you are grasping now. You're looking at the stuff. You're looking at the audio recording, and now on the 4th or 5th time, you're saying, did I ever hear of this stuff? I don't remember hearing this stuff. And that's because you weren't hearing it. You were hearing it with the old brain cell impressions that weren't able to organize themselves well enough and therefore couldn't fully comprehend and embrace what was actually given to you. Now, because of new brain cell impressions that have been developed through listening, you now comprehend more of that information. and all of a sudden it becomes even more useful to you. That's why repetition is important. All right. So also breathe. I have my breathing meditation that is only 5 minutes long that creates shifts in your consciousness from a bit of an irrational mind back to a rational mind so we can function properly. So please subscribe and share. I am Gus Barni, and I will see you on the next segment. Thank you very much.